Hello, my name is Meg, and welcome to room 15. Are they seriously gonna be cutting along this whole entire time? Because I will freaking lose it. So, if you don't know anything about me, my name is Meg, I'm 18 years old, I'm heading to college in 2 weeks, and I'm in desperate need of a makeover. I mean, that one's pretty obvious, but just pretend like you didn't know. So I attended Catholic school from the age of around 4 to 5, all the way to 18 when I graduated this June. So I've never really had to wake up and like pick out what I'm gonna wear every single day, except for the summertime, and I don't see anybody during the summertime, so it doesn't really matter. Hence, you know, I didn't really go through style phases like at school. Like, I didn't have an emo phase. An emo phase in Catholic school is basically when you come to school with your nails painted black because you're edgy, and then they send you to the principal's office to get the nail polish remover and take it off during first period. So now that I've graduated high school and I'm out of the woods of the whole Catholic education uniform thing, you know, I'm going full teenage rebellion, red hair, tattoo, crop tops, everything that Jesus says not to do. I've broken, you know, a good amount of the rules that the Old Testament tells you, but who really, I'm Catholic, who listens to the Old Testament? Oh my god. So basically, that brings us into the point of this video, in that I'm trying to find my style. And what better way to do that than to have a complete style makeover? So today I'm going to be giving myself a makeover, but I'm not choosing the style because I don't know what my style is. So I have turned to Tumblr. I know, it was a mistake. But the thing is, I have a bit of a platform on Tumblr. I have a blog that has around 1,000 followers. So not too big, but you know, the biggest account that I have in following. So I went on my blog and I asked my followers to vote on which style that I should transform myself into. So I gave them these categories to choose from. So vintage, e-girl, Instagram baddie, girly / pastel, and goth. And guess which one they chose? Vintage! So the next thing I did to kind of narrow down the vintage topic, because when you say vintage, there's like so many things that could mean. So I gave them these options. 1920s flapper, 1940s pinup, 1950s Marilyn Monroe inspired, 1960s Jackie Kennedy inspired, and finally 1970s Twiggy inspired. And guess which one they chose? 1950s Marilyn Monroe inspired. How am I supposed to do that? Okay, the thing is, I love fashion. I've always loved fashion since I was a little kid. I used to watch America's Next Top Model all the time and Project Runway. That was all I would do. And I would make little outfits and I would draw it and stuff like that. I wanted to be a fashion designer for the longest time when I was a kid. But now, you know, I've kind of grown up a little bit, but the fashion lover in me is still there. And I'm like so excited for this, but I'm just so nervous that I'm gonna like fail it completely. Because, you know, there's those channels out there that are like totally like fashion history experts that just like rip apart every video that says vintage in the title. So I'm gonna try my hardest, and I think the best kind of disclaimer I can put to this video is that these are Marilyn Monroe inspired. It's not gonna be really like a recreation. So it's gonna be like a modern take on the Marilyn Monroe look. Something that I could like actually wear today and be my style. I know that some people rock like really hardcore vintage styles, but that's just not where I am at this point. I'm just like dipping my toes in, you know? So without further ado, I'm gonna go back on Tumblr, and instead of putting out large polls for all of my followers to answer, I'm going to be messaging specific followers that I have and asking them questions directly. So let's do that. So a little bit ago, I messaged 4 of my followers who wanted to participate in the challenge, and I asked them different questions about my hair, my makeup, and my outfit. And I have one response so far by a Cookies and Milk Universe, and I asked her if I should stay really, really true to the 50s style, do a modern take on 50s style, or do a combination of both. And this is what she had to say. I feel like a mix of two would be good. like maybe modern clothes, since it would be easier to find clothes and can mix with various styles. So I'm going to try to recreate her vintage styles with some of the modern clothes that I have that still have that kind of 50s vibe to them, I hope. So I'm going to go scour my closet. My room is a mess now because I'm moving in 2 weeks and I'm trying to sell some of my clothes that I don't wear anymore. So if you're interested in buying my clothes, DM me. Alright, so I got 2 more answers from my Tumblr followers. The one we're looking at right now is from @GoForChampions. I asked her if I should go for a more everyday makeup look or a more glamorous movie star type Marilyn look. And she replied, "Hi there, I'm not the best at makeup, but I think the everyday look will be more natural and easier to do. Can't wait to see it." Well, thank you, GoForChampions. I will be doing a more natural vibe, still with Marilyn elements. I'm gonna find a picture I'm gonna base it off of and then show you right here. And this is what I'm gonna be going for. So not full out red carpet, but more everyday type Marilyn vibe. So let's get into it. I bet this is the primer that Marilyn used. How much primer are you supposed to use? I feel like I use way too much every single time. But then again, I don't know what it's doing. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm mediocre at makeup. I'm not fantastic. So if you want to judge me, please do in the comments. I want to be better. I know some of you are going to be like personally slighted by the fact that I am using concealer to prime my eyes and not like an actual like eyeshadow primer. But here's the deal, ladies, men, and everyone in between. I'm broke. I'm just gonna like keep rambling and see if any of this actually makes it to the video, because I don't think it will. I don't know a lot about it, but I think it's interesting how makeup has changed throughout the years. If you don't know, I have a podcast where I talk about pop culture and movies with my brother. We don't talk about makeup because he would not be able to contribute to that conversation very much. But if you want to hear us ramble about movie tropes or, I don't know, westerns and pirates and all that stuff we get into regularly, check it out. What If Podcast, I'll link it down below. Shameless plug. This is in no way, shape, or form a tutorial. Like, I like going in Sephora, but the thing is that place is so like intimidating when you don't have money with you. Like, you just kind of like stare at the $35 foundations and kind of just dream of a life where you can afford a $35 foundation. But we're doing drugstore Target foundation, baby. I'm really dreading the lipstick in this because I think I look really silly if I put lipstick on. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like, when I put the lipstick on, if you think I look like a clown, you're right. That's the correct opinion. I feel like my eyes are like naturally tilted down, so I just look sad every time I put on makeup. And she does have kind of like a cat eye situation going on. Which I'm horrible at eyeliner, so we'll see how that works out. That is way too much concealer. Right now, so it's physically impossible to do anything on your eyes with your mouth closed because, yeah, you're right. I swear to God, I'm not this bad at makeup. I went to Catholic school, that's my excuse. This is a bloodbath. I think I need to get rid of the wings. I'm just not. I was really scared to go on camera with no makeup on in the beginning because my inherent ugliness. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. good. So this doesn't look casual. You know what, I'm not gonna say this can't be my everyday makeup look because I don't know what my style is. Maybe this is my style. Red lip and everything. So let's get on with it. Our next issue, there are issues now that we have to tackle, is the hair. And I have curls as well, it's just they're much longer and they happen to be red. So I asked one of my followers on Tumblr what I should do about my hair. So should I style my red hair for a more modern take, or try to style a long blonde wig I have to get a more true Marilyn vibe? And Lulu Does in Art said, I think your own hair would be pretty. Well, thank you very much. I hope it is. So welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to try and style my hair to make it look a little bit shorter than it is. So I'm gonna take a look at one of Marilyn Monroe's photos. I really like this one, but I don't know if I can get my hair to do that. I almost look like Rosie Riveteer, but it's fine. This is it. Like, you ever just like have that impulse to like chop all your hair off? Because that's where I am right now. Okay, let me go grab something. All right, I'm back. In this entire house, I could only find 3 bobby pins, and 2 of them say hi and bye on them, which I'm not entirely sure Marilyn would go for, but we're gonna stick those in the back. All right, I've sectioned out a little bit. I went for like a deep side part. My hair's really tangly because I don't really brush it regularly, and before I say that's gross, I have curly hair and the rules are different. So I'm not really a hair professional here. I'm only some girl from Tumblr. So this may turn out horrible. How do you do this? Okay. See, like this is it. This is all it's gonna do. It's just curly. It's already curly. It's almost making my hair straighter. Look how pretty I am. Is this what my hair is gonna be? No. I just chop it all off at this point. Okay, that's simply not gonna work. You know what? We're keeping it long. We're keeping it long. This is the look. This is the look we're going for. This is my Marilyn Monroe hair. Okay, one foul swoop. All right, let's do it. All right, we're getting into clothes now, which finally, I know. I'm gonna peruse through different kind of Marilyn outfits and try to find one that I like, basically. So I'm gonna search Marilyn Monroe outfits. As we keep going, there's some cute dresses. And okay, here's one with a white skirt, a blouse, and a white jacket. I feel like I can do this one because I have a white skirt like that and a little jacket. I might have to change it to top a little bit, but let's save that one. I mean, there is the classic white dress, but I don't really have anything that would go with that. You know, I might take a couple elements here and there from different outfits I see, but I feel like those are gonna be like our main. So I've gathered all of the clothing that I can think of that could even be relatively Marilyn/50s styles, and I've gathered them all in my bed. So I'm just gonna take you over there. We're gonna look through some of them that we have and see if we can create any outfits. So let's do it. There's the white skirt that I'll definitely be using. I just need to find a top like that blouse, and I have the cardigan. So let's look for a top. So I have this top, which is a little different than the blue, but I like the tie in front, and it's kind of short. So this is almost going to be mimicking her, you know, classic white dress look, but in a different kind of style, but still staying true to Marilyn. So we're going to go with that one, and I have a white cardigan right here to go over it. and we're creating this all-white Marilyn look. So let's get into it.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being erased. It can't happen.
Let's get scratching.
So let's talk about what we did here. I took the Marilyn Monroe inspiration and did it with the makeup and a little bit with the hair as best as I could. And this specific outfit, I wanted to kind of bring that inspiration into that classic picture of Marilyn Monroe in the white dress. So that led to all white, except for the shoes, which are a little pink to match my hair and my lips. But I went with a white pencil skirt, which I've never actually worn before. So I was excited to have an opportunity to wear it. I went with this white kind of knotted crop top. Obviously it divulged a little bit from the source photo, but I wanted to stick with that white theme, and I thought the little knot is kind of an homage a little bit to the style, if you squint. So I have this tied white cardigan I got from Forever 21, and I tried to tie it on the side to mimic that bow that she has on her blouse in that one photo. And finally I have my heels, which in pretty much all of the photos that I saw of Marilyn, she was wearing heels. So I busted out my only pair of heels that I own, which happen to be pink, which is okay because they match my hair. That completes our outfit. Crazy, right? It definitely turned more modern than it did 50s, but I'm kind of okay with that because, you know, I wanted inspiration from Marilyn Monroe, and then I kind of wanted to twist it so it would be me. And I think this is kind of me. So I'm really glad that I got this opportunity to just come out of my comfort zone and let you guys help me. I would totally be open to doing more makeover videos because I really love fashion again. So if you have an idea or want to see me do something completely different, comment down below, or if you follow me on Tumblr, send me a message, or you just DM me on Instagram. I want to thank you guys very much for watching and getting all the way through this. I know I'm not the best at styling or hair or makeup, but I really tried, and I really hope you're happy with the result. Thanks so much for participating, especially to these 4 lovely people who I messaged directly. And with that, I think that closes our Marilyn Monroe video. I really hope you like it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, a comment down below, or subscribe or all that, or don't do any of it. It's fine, you have free will, let's do it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, seriously, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks for coming to Room 15.